about the types of changes. Basically, in your day-to-day lives, we come across numerous changes. For example, let us have a few examples. The first is making curd from milk. It is a type of change which generally occurs in your day-to-day lives. Also, burning of paper, cooking of food, or we can also say germination of seeds. Basically, types of changes may include two types. One is a physical change and the other is a chemical change. Basically, physical changes are those changes which are reversible. That means they can be reversed back to the original substance which was originally in the nature. In the chemical changes, the substance is generally not achieved. That means these are irreversible, or we can say permanent changes. So physical changes are temporary changes and chemical changes are permanent in nature. Now let us take examples of milk changing into curd. Now when the milk has converted into the form of curd, it is irreversible. That means it is a type of chemical change because it is now permanent and we cannot get the milk back from the curd, which is not possible. In the case of burning of paper, because when we burn the paper, it results into ash and carbon dioxide. Because ash is also the unburned substances which is left, which is black in color, and the gas is also being produced, and we cannot bring back ash back to the paper form. So it is a type of permanent change, or we can say chemical change. The case of cooking of food. When raw materials are mixed together to form a new type of substance which is known as food, we cannot bring back the original ingredients. We cannot bring back the original vegetables, cannot bring back the spices or the various types of raw materials. So it is actually a permanent change. Thus it is also a chemical change. Germination of seeds. When we place the seeds in the soil and they start to germinate, they result into proper height. We cannot bring back that crop into again in the form of seed. That means it is also a permanent change and thus it is chemical. However, when we take the example of melting of wax, because in melting of wax, the solid wax moves to a liquid wax. There is conversion of solid wax into liquid wax. And with some time, this liquid wax also becomes solidifies. That means the liquid wax change again into the solid wax. So it is an example of reversible change, which is a physical change. So these were some of the examples which you have maybe seen in daily lives. Some of them are chemical and some examples are physical changes.